Hey there, Tammy with New Age Fitness. I wanted to make this video in enough time where everybody's ready who wants to participate in the challenge for June. Our June challenge is Eat Your Veggies. And for some of us, this is going to be simple. Maybe it won't even apply because we're already there. It's kind of extreme for a lot of people, so I don't know that this will apply to a lot of people, but I really want to get into the details of how to modify this too, because I know for some of you, this may be insurmountable and I can understand. And there's so many reasons that vegetables are important. And I think most of us know those reasons by now. On the blog post, there's lots of detail about why they're important, but I want to just first of all tell you that I understand. I used to hate vegetables, and when I say hate vegetables, I mean like I was repulsed by them. And if I ever ate like one of those little pizza place salads, you know, with the shredded iceberg lettuce and a bunch of cheese and tomatoes and covered in ranch and crackers, I felt really virtuous. And when I really started in my late 20s trying to incorporate vegetables into my eating, I literally started with a little bit of lettuce or spinach on a sandwich, and that was it. And so if that's where you are, that's what I want you to start with. I don't want you to look at this challenge like, oh, well, this is impossible, this is disgusting. So your challenge may be to find ways to not be repulsed by vegetables. And part of that is with repetition, you know, and experimentation. So I promise you, if I can get to a place where I literally crave vegetables, I promise you can too. So your challenge may be just that, to just experiment, explore different possibilities, find ways to even mask the taste. But again, that repetition can really help. So for the rest of us, if you already are eating some vegetables, then the ultimate goal would be by the end of the month to be to 10 servings each day, which is a lot for a lot of us. And a serving is going to be a half a cup of dense vegetables, which is things like broccoli and cauliflower, as well as cooked greens. And then it would be a cup of fluffy vegetables, which would be like uncooked greens. Little side note, potatoes and corn are not considered vegetables in the spirit of how we're doing this challenge. I'm not saying don't eat them, I'm just saying don't count them. Or again, you can make your own rules. Maybe you count them as half a serving. But also keep in mind, while I don't think calories are the end-all be-all of everything, they do matter. And things like potatoes are a lot more calorie dense. So on that note, I've also personally decided to count calories this coming month. I am not a huge proponent of long-term calorie counting. And again, I think there's so many subtle things that matter in addition to calories as far as weight maintenance. It does matter. And I like to count calories from time to time just to get that snapshot of where I'm at, especially if my weight is fluctuating and I'm not where I think I should be. Then a lot of times I count calories. I'm like, oh, okay, this is why I'm not where I'm supposed to be. So just my little extra thing I'm doing. And let me just say, I'm not counting veggie calories for a lot of reasons. They're fibrous, they're low in calories. I don't want to deter myself from eating them. I feel okay about not counting them. Now, if you're cooking them in oil and butter, you need to count those calories. So the other thing I want to mention is wherever you are with vegetables right now, if it's pretty far away from 10 servings, don't jump right to 10 servings, because you're going to have a bad few days if you do. Our digestion needs a few days to adjust. So say right now you're eating 3 to 4 servings, maybe you up it to 6 servings for a few days, and when your belly is like, okay, then you add a couple more, maybe with the end goal of getting to 10 servings a month. But again, that might not be where all of us are at. Some of us may need to just have the end goal of making it a habit to eat 1 serving a day, and 1 is better than none. Again, I say it all the time, this is about progress, not perfection. I hope that you guys will join me in this challenge. I always feel so much better when I incorporate more vegetables, and yeah, a lot of times it's more work and more preparation, but it's definitely worth it. Our bodies will thank us. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in June.